So, look at me. I went to Tennessee to meet COG. Yeah, I was gone 4 days to the Nashville sports card show. So I'm going to run through my pickups and two items or kind of items that I've never had in my collection. So the YouTubers that I tend to like and get to know are ones that really come across as really good people, just have become great friends. So just a few of the many that I really I mean, people that come across on their channel is just genuine, just people who love their cards, who just have fun with the hobby. Squish and Friends, David Gonis, and COG Sports Cards, Snake and Rusty. I will tell you, in person, they are, I mean, everything you see on their videos is how they are. Just, it was crazy. It was as if we had been friends for 20 years. That was the best part of the trip. It's great to meet, just really good people out there. And that was the best part of the trip. I mean, the card show was incredible too. The dealers that I met were incredible too. All the dealers were just incredible. I don't know when the last time I was in the Southeast, but I miss it. I mean, there's a lot of other parts of the country where people are friendly, but it doesn't match down there. I met one of the dealers. Oh, I don't have his, do I have his? Yes, I have his card conveniently here. Craig Halbig Vintage Sports Cards. He's been on Golden Age of Cardboard or with Mike Moynihan several times. One of the nicest dealers. I probably talked to either him or his wife or both for probably 3 hours of the show. There was several other dealers where I probably had at least hour plus conversations. That was another highlight. We're just meeting good people. Like, it was incredible. So, yeah, so if you want anything raw, I've mentioned Greg Moore's cards is a good source, raw, ungraded. He's at the National. I don't know if this is an old card. Maybe I shouldn't say, because the National, maybe next year's National is different. But his email is chalbig72@yahoo.com. chalbig72@yahoo.com. If you have any cards, I mean, I'd say the majority of my ungraded, I bought from him. I'm just ecstatic with the pickups. So within the first half hour of the show, so don't get upset. It's good for me to learn to sell. And yeah, they were my only ones, but I sold my Seaver rookie. It was a Beckett Seaver rookie. It was in the top 10 that Ball Card Banner 60s cards that we did, COG and I did about a week ago. It just, in a Beckett holder, I couldn't trust that it was all that great, but I sold that within the first half hour, and that card paid for everything I bought and my flight and hotel. So I can't complain. And then later on the second day of the show, I sold my Pete Rose rookie, again was in a Beckett. I mean, if I really want those, I can rebuy them in maybe a little lower grades down the road and PSA holders. But so I came back with more money than I left, which I really need to be doing because I've been having to sell a lot just because things are tight. And I got a lot of cool stuff. So I'm going to put a link to COG's channel. They have a lot of the video of the actual show, things we did. We did a couple of breaks while we were there. So please, I don't have the links yet because they haven't finished editing their videos. But definitely, I'll put the link to their channel. Please go over and check them out. It just, if you haven't already, support their channel. Even if you're not subscribed to me, go subscribe to them. Yeah, some fun videos we did. So look for those on their channel. But let's run through the highlights of what I picked up here. And these were things that I really wasn't, I mean, they weren't on my radar. But I'm like, okay, these are good deals on these, and they're cool. So, let's scoot up here. I'm always sitting on the floor. I don't know why. But, and it got authenticated. JSA was the show. The authentication stickers there. I did a full letter authentication on it before I bought it. So that's coming in the mail. And this is actually a more rare Al Kaline signature, they said. The two more rare ones are Albert Kaline and Albert William Kaline. Autographed bat. I don't have anything like this in my collection. I just thought it was cool. Autographed bat of a Hall of Famer for $150. I got it. My three favorites in the 80s. Brett, Garvey, Schmidt, and then a couple of years after that, Ricky Henderson. So, Garvey jersey, autographed. Isn't that cool? I don't have anything like this in my collection. I have very few autographs. No autographed jerseys. No autographed bats. I don't even have a bat or a jersey in my collection. So, I just... Those were fun pickups. You know how I like the Hostess and the Kellogg's? Look at this Hostess panel. I got this from Craig. I always forget how to say it. Halbig, Halbig. This is one of many items I got from him. Look at this, 3 Hall of Fame. Well, okay. Rose is not a Hall of Famer, but this is cool though. It's a 77 Hostess. He will get in the Hall of Fame someday. You got Rose, Seaver, Carew in one panel. When he makes the Hall of Fame, I think this is the only Hostess panel where you have 3 Hall of Famers on it. There's a few with 2. So it's 3 Hall of Famers. Couldn't pass that up. Set. I didn't get that many for my 71. Oh, they might be in here. Here's a bunch of, I loved going through all the, dollar bins and things like that, and just found so many singles of like both beautiful looking like 75s and 76s for like $0.25 a piece. I mean, even though for those, I didn't bring a list for those sets to see what I needed to upgrade. If they were gorgeous, like looking, they could get an 8 or a 9, I got them for $0.25. And then other, like it's for $1. You got, so this is Eckersley's rookie year. This is 76 tops, where he's on the ERA leaders. So for $1 with Palmer and Guidry, Hunter. Whole stack of those sorts of pickups. 2 Hall of Famers that were on my radar. I had like 3 or 4 that I was looking to maybe pick up, like, maybe Stargell, maybe Perez. I finally got my Catfish Hunter, 65 tops rookie. I finally got a decent shape, 64 tops Tommy John. Not yet a Hall of Famer, but another one I think that he will get in. So those were 2 on my radar, and a lot of these, the rest weren't. I just, 56s are somewhere. Oh, they're up there on the desk. So a bunch of, I'm not gonna go get them, but a bunch of 56s for my set. And especially cards 1 and 2. In my last or 2 reveals ago, you saw where I got the card number 1, where I got it. It came in a PSA 1, so I needed to upgrade those to cards. I thought at least would get 3 or 4s. So the Giles and Heritage National League and American League Presidents cards, I got raw copies in nice shape, and plus probably another 8 or 9 cards for my 56 set that I needed to kind of upgrade ungraded ones that I have that weren't worth grading, because I don't think they would get at least a 3, and that's my goal, as I've said before, for my 56 set, to get 3 or better. So I got a bunch of those, but those are on the desk because I'm going to send them off right away, because PSA this month has a 50s grading special. So those are going to straight to PSA, and we'll see what they get. Hopefully 3 or better. And then other just random pickups. I really don't have a lot of old Hall of Famer football cards. So we have a 79, so I believe it's a second year Tony Dorsett. Just a cool card. And, oh, and I forgot what year this is. I want to say it's early 70s, 71 maybe. Bart Starr. And a 68 Unitas. So just some random football pickups from Nashville. 64s, I picked up some 64s. Just, he had, you know, this is again the same guy I mentioned, had stacks of stars from all these different years. So I went through all these stacks, and just some that were just gorgeous that I didn't have. This Killebrew 64, look at the back, just beautiful. And a Jim Cott 64, 5th year Cott. Picked up some, this is one of the 75s that I picked up, 75 mini. I'm a sucker for the minis, but this is just such gorgeous shape. I mean, really the only flaw, it has one little bit soft corner and just the centering, but a 75 Yaz. Just beautiful shape. A couple of 63s that I didn't have. Again, they just were stunning to me. Eddie Matthews. And a Aparicio. Look at the colors on these. They're just beautiful. This I've been looking for a while, and it's lower grade. Maybe gets a 3 or 4, but and this is not the price I paid. On a lot of these, it's not the price, because especially when I bought multiples, they would, you know, knock off a bunch off the total. The 1960 Topps Mano Boyer Rival All-Stars. Really cool card. Hopefully I'm, oh, I forgot to kind of tilt these because of the glare. And I mean, total random commons, but I mean, this sucker looks like it could get a 9. I mean, I'm not going to get it graded anytime soon, but this was $2 for this 1960 Ralph Terry. I see no flaws, really. Maybe the slightest centering, but for $2, can't beat that. Can I show the 71? So I needed some upgrades for my 71 set. Here's some of them. The card number 61. AL batting leaders. I needed, my copy wasn't worth grading, so I picked up that. My Jim Hunter, I have a couple, but they weren't worth grading. They weren't as nice as that one. And then also a couple of reveals ago, where I had a 71 Carlton come back in a 4. I'm trying to do my 71 set in 5 or better, but I got a good deal on this Carlton in a 6. So I had to get that. And I picked up some random unopened stuff that I'll open on the channel. Well, some of it. Some of it. With the Hall of Famer on the front, I don't know, maybe. But 84 Fleer with Carlton on the front. This one I'm definitely not opening, because I got it because bench is on the front. But then you have Carew on the back. Yeah. 2 Hall of Famers. 2 top-tier Hall of Famers. Bench and Carew showing. I gotta keep that one sealed. This one I'll open. 83 Fleer with Eckersley, Yaz, and Clear. Red Sox All-Stars. And I picked up 2 packs of 82 Donruss that I'll open on the channel. Picked up 2 packs of 85 Leaf. So with the black borders, I made a trade with Snake for this 63 Fleer Maze. And just, you know, some other loose items. And that was the show. It was an absolute blast. But like I said, the best thing about it was the people, both the dealers, but especially COG, their hospitality, and we just had an absolute blast. I mean, every night at Buffalo Wild Wings and mornings at Cracker Barrel, it was great. We had the time of our lives. We had so much fun, and just they had some cool pickups too that they're going to show on their channel. So you got to tune in. They had big boy pickups. Mine, I sold a couple of big cards to pick up other random stuff and things I need for sets. But you guys are going to get blown away what they got. So they did good. They did really good. So very fun to see what they got too. So be sure you check in with them. And yeah, you guys have a good night. And thanks for watching.